Shadowverse.
Hello everyone, today we do have another match, and on the left we have Control Forest, and on the right we have Aggro Nightmare. So it seems that the dice roll has determined who's gonna start first, and that will be Nightmare. Pretty good for Nightmare. The aggro deck would generally like to go first. Alright, let's see. So Nightmare did keeping his hand. Seems that Forest as well. Alright, let's get the game started. So turn 1, Aimling Rave by Nightmare, dealing 1 damage. Pretty good start, having a 1 drop. Forest passing back. I see why he kept his hand. So he got 2 removal in hand to deal with Nightmare, which will be pretty good trying to survive the first few turns. Trick Daluha from Nightmare turn 2. Alright, nice removal. Passing back to turn to Nightmare. Nightmare looking at his hand, trying to figure out what's the play. I mean, he could drop a preemptive Playful Necromancer, however that would be susceptible to Nightmare. Yeah, and you wouldn't be able to evolve it. I mean, you'll mess up your turn by not able to evolve it next turn. So, alright, he decided to go for Mini Soul Devil, the bread and butter for all Aggro Nightmare now, and the ghost hitting the face for 1. It's Forest turn. Turn 3, what do we have? I mean, he have Elven Princess, he could just summon Elven Princess to trade. Or yeah, he's gonna remove the Mini Soul Devil, a good play as well, given that Mini Soul Devil can be very hard to deal with, you know, once it gets a couple of evolve off. Yeah, even 1 evolve makes her, you know, able to deal 5 damage in a turn. You know, important to remove her ASAP. So with that, Nightmare returned the favor by rushing his opponent now with 3 goals and Aimling Rave. Not looking good for Forest, not gonna lie. Alright, 10 health difference. Wow. Forest really needs something to come back here, and especially moving that Playful Necromancer might be the most important thing on their list for now. I mean, okay, so Forest is taking a bit of time to think of his next play, which, yeah, it's not looking good for him because he has double Rose Queen in hand, and those are kind of dead cards in hand for now, especially against aggro. You would never be able to play any of those Rose Queen. But he do have a Fairy Beast, which if he survive, he could try to heal 3 from that. Given that if he survived, that's the problem. He's still trying to figure out the play. And yeah, as most people will have figured out, Aggro Nightmare has been dominating the Singapore Sid for a bit. Able to do a lot of damage, can play around Leonidas, able to play around control decks such as Control Haven and Control Ram Dragon. So Aggro Nightmare has been quite popular here. Hopefully, but however, I mean, Sword is still the most popular deck as of now. And the Fairy trading away with Aimling Rave, try to get one thing out of his mind first. However, the Forest player is still trying to remove that Playful Necromancer or not. He will be taking that 4 to face next turn. And yeah, he will be left with 5 HP, which I'm gonna say is gonna be a bit of an issue. Where if you're in little range for 2 swipe. So Elven Princess Mage is the play. So most probably gonna evolve, but how is he gonna evolve? Is he gonna use the play point, or is he gonna use the EP so that he could push another fairy out from the EX area? However, if he do pull the fairy out, then the fairy beast won't be able to heal, because fairy beasts do have to send a fairy from the EX area. So passing the turn back to Nightmare, hitting for 5. However, Chris Executioner is the play. I mean, he doesn't seem that later, so he'll rather remove something from his opponent. Let's see what he removed. Alright, so okay, so you choose to discard the Ancient Elf. Don't want to deal with another ward, meaning his hand should have more Storm. And playing using the last mana, play Imbling Wraith, dealing 1 damage, pushing his opponent down to 4. Yeah, I did miss out the counter life point. I didn't see the Imbling Wraith, so I will adjust the life counter soon, I think. Yeah, I think I did, yeah. So Forest starting to have a bit of issue again as well. He do have to try to clear the board. Even any one of them survive could be lethal next turn. As I was saying, Sword is primarily the most played deck currently. However, given how cheap Nightmare can be made if you already own a playstyle Shadowverse, some people easily switch over to Aggro Nightmare over here in Singapore. And I would say the deck has been seeing a lot of success. However, I don't think its streak will continue, given that how problematic is aggro decks when it comes to the ability to counter them, because they do not have much ways to play around if opponent is trying to counter them. Yep, so okay, so trading away the playthrough Necromancer. Alright, one thing off his mind again for the Forest player. Right now he just have to get rid of Chris Executioner at least, you know, to be able to survive, I guess. So he could easily heal for 3. However, if there's any Storm in hand, that would push the, that would be lethal. So Forest playing 2 of the Whips. Is he gonna play that? Okay, Fairy Queen shooting the Crazy Executioner. Very good play. Wow, at least he can ward now. Oh, the Ancient Elf. Nice. So opponent did discard Ancient Elf, however, the draw Ancient Elf right now is gonna do a double ward. So evolve the Ancient Elf. Okay, so he's thinking whether to ward 1 or ward 2 of the follower, because he does have to think of way to make sure he's able to trade on his turn. However, his HP is super low that he might not be able to risk just putting 1 ward and letting his opponent storm him to lethal. So double ward to try to buy extra turn. It's hard for Forest to come back at this point, in my opinion. You know, without any cards in the EX area and HP dropping so much. Okay, so there's one card that I haven't seen in quite a while, especially for Aggro Nightmare. Oh, there's another card that I've never seen. So Dire Bond was played, and then right now he plays Wardrobe Raider. For 3 mana, evolve for 0. You may choose an enemy follower and put a follower into the graveyard that you control and destroy that opponent's enemy follower. Wow, that's how he cleared the double ward. No, that's pretty good. That's the good tag in Aggro Nightmare, to be honest. Okay, with the last 2 mana, sorry, it's 2 mana, not 1 mana, because evolve costs 0. So Nightmare did have 2 mana. So he played Trick Daluha again, putting another ghost in the EX area. So he do have another Storm that's ready to swing opponent face. So any Cerberus that comes down can get a free buff. The ghost could get free buff from Cerberus. Okay, so with Forest turn, he play Fairy Beast, and he plays Ding Dong Bell Ringer and ward it up. So hitting up to 5 again. However, Nightmare do have a rush to get rid of the ward, and others will swing for litter. And that's GG, guys. I hope you guys like the video and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.